Oh, that's probably as good as we're gonna get, to be honest. 'Cause, like, I'm kind of flawless, but like,
I need more blush or something.
okay, lean over here. Those look like a crusty vagina. Okay.
Hurry up.
Okay.
I want it right there so I could see my
This
viewers.
is how you're gonna see it. This is how
I
you're
can
gonna
see my viewers and answer the questions.
Literally. Hi everyone. So today I have brought a special guest onto my channel. My mother, the woman who gave birth to me, unfortunately.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Girl, you don't know Spanish.
I know.
So I recently just hit a milestone in my YouTube channel and hit 100,000 subscribers, and in celebration of that, I thought I would bring on someone that you guys always ask about, and that is my mom. Because I do always get questions about what my parents' reaction was to me transitioning, so I just thought we can get her to answer some questions from you guys. Because I did go onto Snapchat and told you guys to ask any questions you had for her, so here we go. So for our first question, it is, how did I tell my mom I was transgender? I think just one day I just I'm pretty sure I went into your room. I remember the day. I went into your room after watching this documentary, and I was like, Mom, I think I'm transgender, because prior to watching that, like a lot of transgender documentaries, I didn't know that you can even transition.
Isn't it androgynous?
I watched it, I've seen androgynous models, but then I found a transgender documentary, and I realized that that was me, and I went to go tell you after, and you were a little skeptical about it. Then you're just like, okay, well, I'll look into it for you. You look into it, and here I am today. For this question, it is, how supportive is your mom of you being transgender?
I'm very supportive.
I would have to say, yeah, my mom was really supportive. Just in the beginning, she was a little hesitant because she didn't know if it was just going to be something I grew out of. But today, my mom's super supportive of my transition. I mean, she was the one that was doing all the paperwork for school, signed everything.
Who would take you to Pride every year?
She took me to Pride every year. Gay Pride, San Diego Gay Pride, LGBT mom.
Yeah. What?
Do you and your mom speak Spanish to each other? No. Pendeja, güera, fea, perra. I don't even know what pendeja. What does pendeja?
No.
What does pendeja mean though?
Stupid. You're stupid.
You're not stupid, Mom. You're
Lame.
smart. Even though I'm smarter than you.
Perra. Next.
We don't know Spanish. Okay, how do you feel about the transgender process and about switching gender?
I always told Trini that God made her who she is and how she is. I mean, I feel like if that's important to you to change, you know, your physical appearance, that's up to you. It's up to the person. She's female to us, you know, whether she changes or not, or changed or not. Gotta find out.
And a little fun fact for some of you that you guys don't know, I grew up in a Catholic family. Like, they sent me to do my first communion and stuff like that. I went to church when I was little, like every Sunday. So yeah, a little fun fact for you. I was raised in a Catholic family.
It's Sunday. It's Day of the Lord, Trini. Sign of the cross. Father, Son, Holy
Jesus. This question is, did your mom accept you right away when she knew you were trans?
Of course, she's my daughter.
Yeah, and you were the one that scheduled all the appointments and everything. She did.
Pay for her prescriptions, yeah. Take her to her appointments, yeah. Take her to specialists, yeah.
Got me my clothes, got me my gigs.
Order her wigs,
Oh,
yeah.
yes, the wigs, honey, those were expensive.
I'm so glad you don't wear wigs anymore. They're so expensive.
Next question is, did you try anything to prevent your daughter from transitioning into who she really is? Nope, she didn't.
No.
Like I said earlier, she was just skeptical and she wanted to make sure that I was making the right decision for me.
Yeah. Surgical wise, that's a big step.
I haven't even gotten done anything surgical.
I know, but that would be like a total bigger step.
Now we're the opposite, and now I'm the one that's more skeptical about surgery, and she's the one asking more often now. Okay, I like this question. Did you notice any signs in the beginning while Trinity was growing up that she would be transgender?
There were lots of signs. Well, when you were a baby, we knew that. No, but that's the thing, it's transgender.
Wasn't really a
It wasn't
thing
really
like
talked about. It wasn't really it's either you're straight or gay. So we figured, oh, okay, she's a bit feminine, so she'll be maybe gay or something, whatever.
But yeah, when I was little, there were so many signs. They knew I was going to be different when I grew older. I wasn't going to be the normal boy. I was going to be different. This question is for me, and it is, what is the best advice your mom has given you while transitioning? By the way, you're so pretty. I love you so much. Oh, thank you, Aaliyah. And what was the best advice you've given me? Just
be who you are.
Yeah, just be myself and not let anyone push me over. I think that's like the main advice you, because you're a strong person. Like my mom, people don't know, my mom's a really strong woman, and that's kind of like where I get a lot of my strength from, just because my mom doesn't let anyone push her over. She is not a pushover at all.
Oh, don't with my kids.
Yeah.
Just throw that in there.
Yeah, my mom, she is mama bear to the max. So my mom is definitely someone she's just like inspirational in general when it came to my transition. I love this question. I live for it. How does your mom feel about you having sex?
How any other mother would feel about their child having sex.
How's that?
Well, I know you're obviously going to do it and experiment, and just as long as you're having safe sex and not with multiple partners.
How do you expect someone to experiment?
And not under my roof. Whatever.
This question is, does she treat you differently as a woman rather than a boy, or does she treat you the same? You treat me the same. You treat me exactly the same as before I transitioned.
Yeah.
It's not like she babied me when I did finally transition. Like, she treated me exactly the same.
No, she still gets in trouble. She still gets told to clean her room. She still gets told to help around the house. She still gets told she needs to make money to bring into the house. She still gets told about not to do drugs, not to drink. She still gets told about all that, just like anybody else. Don't get me started.
So how does your mom feel about other parents not accepting their kids being transgender or even gay? Love you, girl.
Oh, that's so sad. I don't even want to think about that. That's just not right. I don't know. That's a good question. Hopefully they can find support around them. Other places doesn't, I know it hurts because you want your parents and family to support you, but sometimes it's just not that way, so you just have to get your support other ways. Yes, like from your fairy godmother.
I'm the fairy trans mother. You're the fairy trans godmother.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a long question, and I'm going to kind of shorten it down for my mom, and it is, how difficult was it to come over the cultural fear of the entire transition?
It was never a fear. I have no fear.
She doesn't have any fear. My mom literally is so fearless.
There's no fear. Don't judge.
Don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house.
Yeah, don't throw rocks if you live in a glass house. Don't judge.
Because we will find out your tea and we will spill it. So this question is, does your mom watch all of your YouTube videos?
No.
And why is that?
First I was like, oh, okay, I want to see what she's up to. Let me watch. And then I watched her and I was like, yeah, no. I don't
You're
wanna watch
done.
this again. Yeah.
You don't want to watch this.
And then I called her and yelled at her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
So this question is, were you scared for Trinity?
Just not scared for you. Just...
You were pretty scared for me, Mom. Like, I remember after we watched a couple movies together about trans kids, and one of them.
That's because it's always there's always get murdered or there's suicide.
So you were pretty scared for me.
At one point, but then after,
I think eventually I had to talk to her and tell her that I can't live my life with you always being so worried about me and what I'm gonna do. I just need to.
Yeah, but you're gonna be 19, so you're not a full adult. You're not 21.
Girl, if I can go to men's prison, I'm an adult.
You're not drinking age. You can't buy alcohol.
I can buy a dildo. Do you think after coming out, you're now closer to your mom? I mean, we're kind of the same as we were before, but we just get each other now.
Well, she's just growing and doing her own thing and working, and she does her own thing. So she's just your typical young adult.
But I would just say that our bond got a little closer just because you understood me a little bit more. I mean, we still argue a lot, but
I have 3 children, and I tell them all the same. I love you all the same. There's not one that I love more, better than the other. No. All the same. They're all 3 nuts.
True. Okay. But
so is their mother.
That is very true. So for our last question today, it is, what advice would you give to other mothers that have a transgender child?
To support them, love them. Yeah. Just be there.
So that is all for today's Q&A with my mother. I really hope you guys did enjoy watching, and if you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Girl, don't
Megan Fox thumbs.
Yeah, you do have a Megan Fox thumb.
I can't stand you. Oh my god.
I love you.
Anywho,
you can find links to all of my social media like Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat in the information bar down below. So definitely do not forget to check those out. So until my next video, have a beautiful day full of rainbows and glitter. Bye.
This is my Nicki Minaj look.
Girl, Nicki Minaj is dead. Did you not hear Remy Ma's song on her?
What?
Ooh, Remy Ma went in on her.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
Remy?
She went in.